Hello and welcome to WTCL round 14 of Sepang. We are back for the almost season closer round, and it's a starting piston pole with Sebastian Goldschmidt in second.
And as has become a bit of a norm for Sepang, it is a wet race, but Lingvis gets off the line well. Balashin's going to try and go around the outside on Goldschmidt, then comes Cordova, there followed by Kennedy and Hackinson. As we now head into turn one, Lingvis leads, followed in second place. That's going to be close. We've seen Balashin on the outside of Goldschmidt. They got Cordova, who's getting dive bombed by Hackinson, there followed by Kennedy. Kraus had a good start off the line after 7th. Then Thompson, Mendes, and Singh. Sweet. Oh, Balashin's off.
Wide.
Balashin goes wide, and he's going to rejoin, holding up Mendes, and he's going to be down in the right about P9. So Balashin once again bottling it. It's become a tradition with Balashin. But Lingvis has got a mile clear. As you see Cordova trying to have a look at Goldschmidt. Thompson's going down the inside on Kennedy. Cordova makes a mistake. Hackerson gets past. Thompson's now fighting with Kennedy as we head through here. And now, in fact, Cordova's going to be under pressure from Kennedy
Yes,
a
we
little
head
bit.
through the long SS here in Malaysia through the middle sector towards this rather difficult corner here, where you can tend to go wide if you are not careful enough.
Thompson down the inside.
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Oh, what
Oh!
the fuck have I
Mount
seen
Kennedy.
there? That was pure car sex. What I've seen there.
That was Charlotte Thompson replicating her OnlyFans antics.
That was car sex, nothing else. That was Panterina for Kennedy, so definitely a penalty for her. As Kennedy's chances on points have been jinxed, and Munat and Ndai might be have collided here, or Munat and Babinho. Of course. Oh, yeah. That's not a corner you could try to overtake, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
You shouldn't overtake at that corner, look how...
But... It's...
Yeah, he just spun and Babinho couldn't do anything. Like...
Well, Munat's in the mud. Peregrine in the mud. Is the title race what? No, not really.
Oh, Nomura's already up to 11th.
Also, despite Thompson's bad hour, she's only 13th. She's only 13th, which is interesting. So I feel well struck out. Cordova on the back. Packerton. Crow's in the top 5 for Ironside. In what would be a massive result for them.
Yes, Winfield...
Could even potentially drag them into the fight for 11th.
Yes. Oh, what is this? This is
got Ezio fighting with Yu and Konstantin Azachenkov. How the mighty have fallen.
Oh, Ezio clear then.
Ezio basically having what Sebastian Vettel had in 2014, but we move.
Kind of a midfield car, yes. The Stoffel is truly a midfield car.
That's doing it justice. But here we go then. Cross the line. Hackerson 3rd, Cordova 4th, Crowd 5th, Balashin after his early mistake 6th, then Wodel, who leads the train behind us into turn 1. Field strung out. Hackerson, Cordova a bit wider off the apex. You did see that correctly. So there we go. See then, could Danker Crowd get Ironside a podium? This would be one of the greatest turnarounds in WTCL history if Ironside go from being a laughing stock to getting a podium. In a feature race. Not even a Mickey Mouse sprint race. An actual feature race. Because I mean, we saw Kennedy getting a fucking podium in the sprint. So I think, yeah, we saw gold with the fucking Asachenko winning a sprint race. It's not that impressive. Cordova's going for the move down the inside on Hackinson. And he goes offline and half spins it and makes the bad mistake, but he's kept it going.
He's down to 6th, but still...
That puts Crow in position to take 3rd, perhaps. Goldschmidt's closed up to Lingvist at the front of the field, but Crow and Hackinson are going to fight it out for 3rd now after Cordova made the mistake. In fact, Cordova is now dropped behind Winfield, not Winfield, Rodel. So, falling down the field, the Mexican. There you can see Perez and Ezio and Farino and all the rest of them. Further down the field, as we see a lot of them going off the track. Madison got in cold. Sermon just sweep round the outside of about 3 drivers there. And he's going to go side by side with Bamadu, who comes down the inside. As they head through here. Now entering the final sector. Sermon's 22nd, Bamadu 23rd. Madison's down to 25th. After starting the race 17th. So he's down 8 places. There we see
close behind
this. Goldschmidt has had a mighty weekend. This is prime Agent Goldschmidt. This is the Agent Goldschmidt that decides he's going to be a racing driver and not a circus entertainer.
Oh yeah, now watch in horror as Goldschmidt punts absolutely the Lindquist, killing both of them. It's just written in the script, to be honest. We don't. Yeah. I don't think that Goldschmidt will actually overtake him, but.
Well, let's see if Dan could come out of the look. Oh, I thought Goldschmidt was. I'm gonna crowd down the inside of Hackinson. Goes down the inside, Danker Kraut.
What a clean move.
Hackinson will come back on the outside, will he? No. Danker Kraut's on the podium for Ironside.
Oh,
Ironside have a podium in Season 4.
What a mighty feat.
As it stands. I know I've jinxed them now, but as it stands.
As it stands, Goldschmidt might win the race.
I mean, sure. This would also be Ironside's first podium since some point in season. I think the final round of season 3 when we were at Leipzig, because I'm pretty sure they got a podium then. Here we see Licksteiner and Boucher fighting. Thompson also involved in this. Then Perez. So we've got 3 females fighting Roman Licksteiner. Perez is trying to get past Thompson, but thinks better of it. Through there. There you can see Cordova and Winfield fighting. There you can see Crow and Hackinson fighting. And then you can see Goldschmidt and Lindquist fighting for the race lead. Lap number 3.
Really close.
Well, we're gonna see. Through the hairpin. Oh, as Hackinson goes down the inside on Crow. They both go off. That's going to put Balajin through. Hackinson goes even deeper off the track. So Crow drops to 4th. Rodal's up to 5th. Hackinson's down to 6th. And he's going to be fighting with Cordova. It is just very easy. I mean, the thing about Malaysia is it's not like some of the other tracks we go to where there's, like, you know, at least some form of fun. It's literally onto the
GU has dropped. GU has dropped to last.
Oh, what's happened to GU? He's dropped to the back of the field. So this is him fighting with Kennedy, and I'm assuming that's Nikolaev. Whoa!
What the fuck? You just missed the breaking point.
No, that wasn't even enough to Jackson dropping him down to 23rd. Then he got dive bombed by Madison, and that's how they end up at the back of the field. Oh, and Jarvis, I thought he'd say hello. So, the back 3 of this race is Madison, Jarbo, and Yu. And I can't think of a better trinity. Goldschmidt lost a lot of time to Lindquist.
Maybe Goldschmidt did a mistake somewhere. Probably went wide.
Yeah, probably botched an overtake, I'm thinking, because he's dropped about a second to Lindquist as we head down the back straight. We'll Cordova have a look at Hackinson go down the inside. I think that's Rodal's shaping up for the move on Crowd down the inside. And then the Rodal makes light work of the overtake here as she's up to 4th place, the Norwegian.
Then Crowd come back on the straight. Maybe have to better exit out of here and just try to do the snail corner, as I like to call it.
Nice little turn 1. That little turn 1, turn 2, like that little first couple of corners. You get a nice like little swooper and you got a nice little hard braking zone afterwards. And you got a nice little kink before you go on the lap.
The swooper and then this is the hard corner here. This is so satisfying to watch if you get it right.
Then if you get off the exit, you get a nice little flick to the right here, look. So this is the train for 4th. Rodal, Crowell, Hackinson, Cordova and Winfield. This is the little pack for 4th place. Will any of them make a move down the inside here? Can be done. Any of them going to go for it? Not on this particular occasion. Lindquist has extended his lead to 2 seconds. Over Sebastian Goldschmidt, the German. So Germany and Sweden going at it.
Goldschmidt has the fastest lap.
Goldschmidt has got the fastest lap, but it's not 1 lap pace that wins you a race, it's 30, it's the entire race pace. Crowd's going down the inside on road with a very risky part of the track. It can be done there, but she goes off the track, and I think Hackinson got ahead of Rodal, yep. And so Danica Crowell has gone from 3rd to 8th. As we see Cordova actually now getting involved in this fight. Rodal's going to go down the inside. Winfield's trying to get involved in that particular fight as well. So that's forced Cordova slightly wide. Rodal's gone off as well. It's just very tricky how narrow some of these parts of the track are.
That's what makes Malaysia great. A great track.
Very wide in some places and very narrow in others. There we go. When Rodal up to in 7th. There's Crown. Mendes is 9th. Then Nomura. Then Boucher, Thompson, Seager, Perez.
Roder and Kra fighting again, but now for 7.
Let's have a look, see. As we have a look going down the back straight, Mendes might actually shape up for the move on Bow here. As we head into the final corner, will Ildefonso Mendes go for the move? He is, he pulls out late, goes down the inside. And Danica Crowell has now gone from 3rd to 9th in just under 2 laps.
What a
So,
horrid race by her. Briefly up to P3, then just botched it down to P9.
well, what happened there is I said Ironside would be on course to their first podium, so that's what happened there.
We should just ban Logan from commentating.
That's a fair point, but I'm going to disagree. Anyway, Rodal in 7th, then Mendes, then Crowell. The Moore running out in the top 10. He has settled into life well at Esther. Perhaps the Singaporean team, maybe a bit more fitting for his Japanese culture, maybe a bit more suited to the environment of the team than he was at Shenzhen. Of course, them being Chinese and him being Japanese was always going to cause issues. But looks as if he's settled in well at Esther. He's currently in the top 10 here. And you can see Crowell and Mendes
Madison has dropped down to last after 3 seconds. He might have done a mistake somewhere.
It's Madison. Who gives that? What? We just give it up on this man. It's Madison. Who cares?
He went right.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, Madison has just had a horrible race. Started 17th, now he's lost. They might as well just kept Jarbo, to be honest. Anyway, here we see Kennedy and Nicolea fighting. Oh, Jesus, there's going to be no love lost between these two. Of course, the two kamikazes at Platinum last season. Either way, Nicolea wins that battle. Sermon also involved, so... I mean, he can kamikaze, albeit himself into a wheel, but it counts.
I think the Tiberghans were in the top 10, maybe top 12, but now Singh is 14 and Kennedy's 20th.
Yeah, they've just been slipping down the field.
The Tiberghan DNA, so...
Pale team, of course. What a clown circus has happened for the last 2 seasons. Of course, the season 2 barely avoiding relegation. Season 1... Season 2, season 2 was barely avoiding relegation. Season 3 also barely avoiding relegation. With the horrid run out that was there. And season 4 now rather a midfield runner than a relegation threat, but still I don't think the team will be successful in the next season.
I mean, if you believe they were a team principal, he believes they could be a title threat for next season. If anyone wants to edit in like a laugh track at this moment, that would be ideal.
Like a canned laughter or something, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like... I mean, if Tiberghien win the Season 5 title, then, I mean, it'd be like Leicester 15-16 all over again. Except less dramatic, and who cares? Oh, Winfield. There's Nomura fighting with Mendes and Crowell, so I'm not sure what happened to Crowell, but either way. Nomura's going to be forced a long way round. You'd fancy Mendes to hold that, but we'll have to wait and see as we head into the corner. They're still going to go side by side. As we head through there, as Mendes gets off the corner a little bit slowly, a bit of barging in the background there. And Nomura is up to P8, is he? Mendes coming back right round the outside though. Mendes just says, nah, this is my place. Swoops right back round the outside and we takes P8. Nomura might not give this up though, he's going to go down the inside. This has not been the easiest part of the track to overtake at. And he backs out of the move. Banging between them. Oh, off the contact and they do it again. Mendes and Nomura get closer and closer to each other. And now Crowell's going down the inside on Nomura. She absolutely sends it. As they all lock up going through there. Thompson somehow gets involved in this fight.
This is a train It's the choo-choo train. Beck's gears dropped down to last, something happened there.
It's the...
It's just a train of hopeless drivers at the back.
Huh?
It's just
Wait, are you talking about the train for like P9?
No.
Oh, the back of it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean Lunat's 22nd? How's that a hopeless driver?
23rd to 28th.
I would argue Avenue and Indiana are not hopeless. The others, yeah, but not those two. I mean, if you say DA's hopeless, that's enough to get you executed in Senegal, so...
Hey, why? Okay, I could say Sadio Mane should get executed.
I mean, are you allowed to say that she was bad at being given the course?
I can.
Right, CCP, we've had you someone. But anyway, let's get back to the commentary. There's Mendes, there's Crown. Oh, Thompson trying to get past Nomura. After her early blunder, she's now fighting her way up the field. As we hear a dog barking and their excitement for this battle.
What?
What the dog doing?
What the dog? What the dog doing?
I know, I heard a dog on someone's end, I can't lie.
I didn't
Anyway, Boucher now gets ahead of Thompson. Perez trying to get ahead as well. Oh, it's turned into a shit post. Anyway, Thompson 12th, Perez 13th, Ezio 14th. So Ezio's getting beaten out by a mile at Perez now.
Ezio started like what, 26?
I just don't know. This man's season 4 has been about as confusing as Astra, and I mean her like her sexuality and what she identifies as, not her as a person. Although both work. He started 25th actually, so give the man some credit. One of the highest paid drivers in the grid, and he gets out qualified by Trey Sermon.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Trey bloody Sermon. Anyway, Mendes at 8th under pressure from Crown. Pit stops should be soon, you would feel. Let's have a look into the hairpin. Not one of the easiest places to overtake on the track.
Oh.
Mendes a little bit offline, but they make it through. Boucher trying to get ahead of the Ruhr in the background. But lost a bit of time. Ezio on the back of Thompson, so Perez lost it. Perez is down in 19th place. So I think she might have gone off. Let's have a look. So Perez was fighting with Ezio and then
Deep into the gravel.
off goes Perez. That dropped her to 17th. And then Nikolaev got past. And then Perez came back down the inside.
That's too much. Yeah.
This is one of the classic things we've seen this week, and then Asachenko put ahead of Nikolaev. So they'll make it through. Ezio fighting with Thompson, in P12. Boucher fighting with the Ruhr.
Thompson and Bonaventura. Okay, that's a battle.
Yeah, Ezio having a bad race, Bonaventura attacking Thompson, a good driver, falling down in the order.
I mean, when did anyone try and claim that Thompson was good recently? Anyway, Boucher going down the inside on the Muller.
Wait, what
She'll try and get Tank Crow as well, trying to go for the double dive bomb.
What the fuck did I just see there?
Boucher trying Boucher things. She didn't get Crow, but she did get the Muller.
Oh, she's going to blow up Malaysia if she continues like that.
Is that a fourth MFOG reference? Is that a joke or something?
Yes.
Pit stops coming up.
Yep, here they are. So everyone's going to be pitting, by the looks of it.
Oh, Winfield
Not
going
Winfield. Winfield trying the,
Ezio
a couple of
11th.
drivers. Ezio is up to 11th. Oh, I mean, as you say that, he then goes incredibly deep. And they're going to go three wide. Thompson probably going to have to back out of that one on the outside, but there we go. Ezio still fighting with the Nomura. Let's have a look. Through here, who's going to have a look? Ezio's ahead, by the looks of it. Yep.
Still side by side.
That's the number one curse.
Back.
Does the number one
has
curse? Does the number one curse also exist at WTCL? That's an interesting question. You may ask.
Ezio is now ahead.
I mean, Ezio has number one, and he's doing
Oh,
as
Thompson's
shit as Sebastian
wide.
Vettel in 2014.
Comes on 15 now.
The OnlyFans money is drying up.
Hey. It's fine, because Shrewsbury still have believers leading the race.
I think that he's going to win the race comfortably.
I don't like the implications of what you just said.
He's not going to totally blow up at the last lap or something.
Yeah,
3, 2,
Or have a shit pit stop or something. He totally doesn't have that, I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
He's just going to count on the seconds until the fucking engine gives up, goes.
Well, there's Ezio, there's Singh, there's Firmino, there's Licksteiner, and there's Thompson. So we've got a couple of people going a bit longer. Madison, fighting it out with Betsky at the back of the field. Clowns, but here into the pits comes Lindqvist.
I think Madison didn't have his daily ration of Weetabix. I have to give him that later. Oh god. Let's see the pit stops. Oh no. Okay. Mendes stays out. Winfield stays out. Rodel is retired. Rodel has retired.
What? Okay, Rodel just gave up.
Oh, she probably was stuck in gear or what?
Well, this was already dodgy.
I mean, the car feels like kind of dodgy.
Look at that. He's now in 5th and then 4th. So she.
Oh, the fourth gear is missing. The fourth gear is missing.
Not
That's
missing
probably
that.
why she was so slow
No,
throughout
she
the
skipped
field.
it and I think broke the engine, the clutch.
Yeah, see?
Oh, something quote.
Third and then fifth gear. Oh, huh?
Oh. Yeah, but
So
now
it was
it's
down to
from
seconds,
4th
yeah.
to 2nd.
I think the clutch is dead.
Yeah, something is not.
Something's wrong with the car. That doesn't look normal. And Linda Rhoda retiring in Malaysia. Disappointment for her.
She didn't blow up. She didn't blow up the country, but she did blow up her gearbox.
Yeah.
Something died.
Lichtsteiner stays out.
Probably her career after she moves to Cotswold.
Oh, yellow flag. Oh,
Winfield!
Winfield! Oh,
And the
God.
flying well, I say flying. The Kiwi
So Winfield was
is
first.
A Kiwi
blow
can't
uppy.
fly. Oh, God.
The
Logan.
Kiwi is the blow uppy.
The Kiwi exploded. Yes.
The laser Kiwi strikes back.
The Kiwi Empire strikes back.
And
Thank
engine
you.
goes. I mean, I don't know how is our fire? It's raining. Shake my head. Damn.
The Kiwi is now roasted.
Engines inside the
Goldschmidt
car.
leads. What?
What? Mendes
What?
leads.
Goldschmidt.
Oh,
leads.
Goldschmidt is out earlier, yeah.
What?
How?
Goats!
How? Literally how?
Lindquist is-
Literally how?
Because it's virtually
I
first
think
now.
Cordova is out fourth, okay?
No one got any
Yeah, but-
damage, and Linguist didn't. And Linguist was ahead.
Yeah,
Huh?
Balajan also jumped into.
Cordova jumped.
No, it just
Cordova
a
jumped.
slow.
Oh, was it because they were further? It wasn't even because they were further along in the pit lane.
So I think the solution is that Drake have pit stop training upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
A very interesting.
Oh, Logan, he got fucking raw. Oh,
I mean, a
Nicholas.
podium is something.
Ah, good that I jinxed it.
Well, I mean, there's still many laps to go. Anything could happen.
There's
Let's
like
not
4
forget,
laps to
this is
go.
WTCL. Anything can and often will happen. Goldschmidt could still do a Jim Clark impression and go flying off the track.
Into a 3, yeah. I know what he
Yeah,
done there.
he could, you know, try and he could, you know, get the countries confused. I think this was Vietnam.
Yeah, so Drake got.
That's interesting. Hackerson's actually ahead of.
Yeah, Drake got 2 upgrades for tire changing. Schuster got 2 for refueling, but it seems like they did not refuel or something.
Here we go. Then
And
there's
Thompson
Bensky.
is also 24.
Go, still ahead of Perez. So levels. DA fighting with you.
Behind Asichenko.
No, we have to see how the pit stops are going for the other side of the field. Nikolaev is
Oh,
going wide.
Nikolaev is trying a very interesting tactic.
Somebody tell him it's not a rally car.
Honestly, how Nikolaev drives that car half the time, you can't tell it's not meant to be a rally car.
It's like a fucking hell.
Honestly, some of the rally drivers would probably come in and lap this whole field. They should be able to keep it on the road. They
So I
just
think
get
it
put
was
off
the
the track and keep driving.
2019 WTCL in Sepang. It was Christopherson drove brilliantly in the rain.
WTCL meets rally.
No.
We have to race. We have to make a race on a rally track.
Oh, they're coming in.
Excuse me.
Firmino's going out even further.
I mean, you can't overtake on a rally track, but fuck that. You could just blow up.
Yeah, we can do the Dakar Rally. We can give
No.
Debbie and Dyer a home race.
There's Goldschmidt up into third.
Sermon's going another lap. So there we go, I guess. So Firmino and Sermon are trying an absolute kamikaze strategy.
Maybe Sermon and Firmino try to extend their gap and try to get a lead out of it, or try to get points out of it. Though I doubt that heavily, because the field behind them has way
Hackerson is 4th. No, Hackerson effectively P4 even. Mendes effectively P5. Cordova is just behind. Then Nomura, then Crow. Boucher, as they all come through. Let's see where they all fan out. Then Lichtsteiner. Thompson will be behind them. No, Thompson's just behind Nikolaev, actually.
Asichenko in the points.
Yeah.
Cosworks have done it again.
The Mad Lads.
Cosworks just sleep the entire race and still go. Oh, Crow's off.
What the fuck did I just witness? What?
Danica Crown going for an interesting line, and she might be able to
Car
get done
got
by
damage.
Ezio.
He thought the fucking Alfa Romeo was a rally car again. Huh.
Whoa!
Just murders the Moore out of the
Why
exit.
didn't the Moore turn left? Look,
Trying
look,
to-
go back. Why did the Moore turn left? Look,
Coming
coming
out
up
of the
ahead.
pit. That's
Yeah,
the
because-
AI of the comment. That's the AI.
The Moore just
Yeah, but
turns
he
left.
just
The Moore was trying to
blocked
Lightning McQueen strategy, and it failed horribly. Like, what the hell was this? Some brilliant driving by Nomura.
Look at the Moore, obviously Japanese with
And then
kamikaze
Crown just
arms.
bought it by herself.
Yep. Yeah, she bottled it.
From 3rd to 11th.
Another
she might-
Leroy Jenkins
Martin
moment.
got ahead of Ezio.
What the f?
Who would win? Season 3 champion or some unhappy Russian? Oh, Ezio saying, nah, I want that back. That was fun while it lasted.
Ezio is dropping harder than Sebastian Vettel 2014.
Ezio is dropping harder than fucking Sebastian Vettel in Aston Martin. So there's Firmino who leads Sermon. Then Goldschmidt. Balazin's kind of fighting with Linkbus. Not really.
But
They're
there
going to
will
need a
be
miracle to catch up to Goldschmidt. That's the issue.
2 laps after this.
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe Sermon and Firmino could put up a masterclass and just come in and just like not refuel the car. They can just refuel the car less, I guess. Is the idea with this?
But even then, Goldschmidt
Will
think-
lead.
Oh,
Unless
maybe second.
like some magic happens, yeah. So Firmino's in, and Sermon's in. So be interesting to see how that strategy pays off.
Well, maybe Sermon do a really good stop, maybe around Kennedy or Perez. But anyway, historical moment.
Goldschmidt leads a
Sebastian
race
leading.
from Balazs and Lindqvist. They are 2nd and 3rd. Then Hackinson. Now where's Firmino going to come out?
That's interesting.
Here
Firmino's
comes
coming out.
Firmino.
You know,
I would say he comes out 10th before that group
I
there
had
behind.
cry, yeah.
He'll come out ahead of Crow. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he'll be P10.
Nah, yeah, 10.
Let's have a look, yeah.
There is
There's
Firmino. Yeah, he's 9th.
I'd say P9 because of Sermon, yeah, obviously. So there's
Sermon
Firmino.
has dropped down to
Thompson's
8.
back in the points. Thompson's back in the point.
Long
Sermon,
stop
not to
for
be.
Sermon.
Yeah, not to be for Sermon, unfortunately. He'll drop out well behind his teammate.
Now the question is, can Goldschmidt win the race?
Ideally, for the memes, yes.
What means?
For the Asian Goldschmidt meme.
It's like the
There is no such meme
future
as
star
that.
of WTCL winning a race.
Future star. No, we'll see.
Goldschmidt will have more podiums and wins in his debut season at really low rating than Leicester in season 2.
I mean, BMW versus Renault.
Yeah, but BMW is second or third fastest.
I'd argue on raw pace is second, just ahead of Audi.
Ah yeah, second. So that means that there is the 4 Volkswagens and 6 BMW, no, 5 BMWs
I
ahead of
mean,
him.
Drake has looked quick.
Now Drake is the slowest BMW.
Not this weekend, they haven't been. I don't think they've been the
Yeah, not
quickest.
this weekend.
Anyway,
But even
They
Rotor
should.
got a podium in the Renault in season 2. I think it was Van der Linde clutching in
here's
the last
Sabino.
round.
Oh, Cordova's out. Cordova is out. What happened to Cordova? He's out of the race.
Fuck this.
Louis Cordova. Maybe his car had one too many tacos. Don't know, but it's out of the race.
Not from 6. Oh,
I
that's
apologise to any background noise on my end. I have a cat on my lap. But
big point.
Cordova's out of the race from 6th. That pushes Nomura into 6th. The Grand Shenzhen
Oh, Balajian Lindqvist.
Balashin was fighting with Lindqvist. Looked like Lindqvist might have got past. Hackinson's going to get involved in this fight.
Goldschmidt can extend his lead.
Goldschmidt's basically confirmed the win as long as this car makes it to the end of the race. Let's see.
The Brazilian team will just blow up once Goldschmidt wins the race. He will be considered better than Bonaventura by everyone.
No.
I tell you now, Goldschmidt is going to be the Season 5 champion.
Season 6.
I can't tell what's a worse prediction. That or the fact Berger will be team champion.
Oh, Balajian a little bit wide.
Oh, Lindqvist going down the inside at the corner of death. Oh, he's absolutely dive-bombed him. Lindqvist just about gets it done. Balajian, I think, by tapping his rear end, actually kept Lindqvist going. Well, let's see if Balajian comes back. Hackinson's going to be the one who does it. And he's actually going to try and get Lindqvist, and that's going to force them all off the track.
Hackinson second.
Hackinson just went from 4th to 2nd in one corner. So Lindqvist finally thought he got ahead. Lindqvist finally got ahead of Balajian, but now he's got to try and get ahead of Hackinson.
Oh, I thought all 3 of them will end up on the grass, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, with Hackinson going down the inside, but evidently not. Lindqvist could set it up for a nice move into the final corner, perhaps. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, he's going to go down for the inside there. You don't really see too many overtakes being made there. It's an interesting strategy by Lindqvist. Clearly frustrated at not being able to get himself up into P2. Nonetheless, Balajian might have a look down his inside now.
The gap is bigger.
Let's have a look. Balajian does. Go down the inside.
Anyway.
And Lindqvist comes back on the outside. Balajian gets a slow exit. And Lindqvist is going to hold P3. But this has allowed Hackinson to get away from them. And that's possibly secured him P2. But nonetheless, there's Lickstein and there's Thompson. Let's get back to the fight. Lindqvist is just about shaking off Balajian. Hackinson looks done and gone.
The last lap.
Yep, last lap now, of course. So Goldschmidt's probably won the race.
Yeah, unless he blows up.
Unless he blows up, in which case it'll probably go to Hackinson. Unless he makes a mistake. Or blows up. Through there. Balajian was a lot slower than Lindqvist. So Lindqvist has now got 6 tenths away from him. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen on the final lap. These two still fighting. Balajian could go for a move into the section of death. No. Unless. No. And he might go for it at the hairpin, and that could have interesting consequences. Let's have a look. Does he even go for it? He doesn't. He does. Pulls out late. Pulls out late.
Oh.
He goes off the track. Lindqvist's going to hold third. Lindqvist holds third. Balajian's bottled the move, and that's probably that fight for P3 done. Further down the field, Lindqvist's teammate Thompson's on the back of Nikolai for P12. Further up the field, Balajian's got 3 corners to find the gap, find the move.
Maybe into last corner again.
It's going to come down to the final corner as to who gets P3. Lindqvist was leading the race comfortably. Then the pit stops happened, he drops to third, then he finally got ahead of Balajian for second, then Hackinson dive bombed them both. But out the final corner, Sebastian Goldschmidt is going to cross the line.
It's the Malaysian Grand Prix here.
Balajian actually down the inside.
Balajian can't get it done. Hackinson's going to force the line second. Lindqvist is going to get third for his good effort this afternoon. Then Balajian in 4th place. Mendes will cross the line 5th, so MV do damage repair. Nomura going from 14th to 6th could be a good weekend for him. As he starts to reverse race on pole, he collects 6th place for Esther. Then Boucher and Firmino. Crowell with another big result for Ironside crosses the line and gets P9. Lickseller completes your top 10. They're followed through by Ezio. Then came Nikolaev ahead of Thompson, Singh rounding out the points. Perez is going to cross the line 15th just ahead of Kennedy. Then comes Asachenkov in 17th, sprints the line for 18th, which CU's going to get just ahead of Jarbo. Then Munat, who finishes a disappointing 20th. Then Betsky in 21st. Benjamin Madison from 17th ends up 22nd, only beating Serban, who beats out in DA, and Babinu in an oddly quiet race to Peregrine, who had good pace recently, and they just went nowhere this weekend. They crossed the line 24th and 25th here in the first.
Goldschmidt won a race.
Yeah, let's be kind.
That's
So
like,
bad. So
yeah, that's like 2015 Verstappen winning a race. It's a big achievement.
probably the youngest ever main winner in history.
Yep. Unless
Yeah,
Ramekas won a race.
We're not counting JTCL.
yeah, but Ramakas won the
I mean
Salami,
WTCL. I don't think he was ever in WTCL main.
but an endurance race.
Endurance isn't main.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but it's a
told you.
race.
Yep.
Hawkinson second, so I think Santos have a light hope for the title. It was 122.
Well, that'd
Hawkinson
be
we get
something.
42 and well yeah Nomura will probably get penalized so let's count with Boucher in 6 so that's 80 so that's a total of 50 points if I'm right, yeah. And then Mendes is 5th, 21, so it's the gap is 91 points, 93 points I think. Uh, yeah, 93. So yeah, well, Santos with a slim chance, but next race, so in the sprint race, they will need to cut the gap down to 70 plus 29, which is 99. Yeah, so they just need to keep it under 99.
Yep.
Which is possible. I think Boucher will start in the top 5. I can say in the like around 12. Yeah, so anyway, that's all from Sepang.
Yep. We see you tomorrow in the sprint race and ITCL. Both, of
Yeah,
course.
well, ITCL and WTCL. Yeah, and MV could be champions, while Upside Down could be promoted. Yeah, there is a bigger chance for Upside Down being promoted, I think.
Yep.
Because, well, maybe no, I think Wyzen is down the order.
Exciting.
Yeah, but we see Ezio just
I mean,
came.
Baltica has to basically get a god tier weekend to hope any hopes to get promoted. I think Adver Racing still could get promoted, but that requires all the
Yeah,
three teams in front of them to fucking die in the last 2 races, but that doesn't happen.
yeah, so
Uh,
there is
it's,
140 points could be scored, and Adway is 109 down.
yeah, it's basically impossible, but we will see what happens. Basically, I think the only three teams that have a chance is Rank, Baltic, and Upside Down. Maybe even Malot can jump down to ninth. Some basic midfield battles will be funny. Basically, the trade from fifth to maybe seventh is a battle. Those three teams can battle, and then all the way down to from 8th to 10th is for ITCL very interesting. Of course, WTCL, yeah.
Yeah, and also with this
What's so
race,
exciting about the next future is I think Envy basically has won it already.
yeah, well, mathematically, yeah, Santos still has a chance, but yeah, I think Shrewsbury is officially out of the title fight.
Yep.
With Esther.
I zoned out after the race finished because Goldschmidt won, and I'm now hearing about the title fight.
Yeah, and you're out of the
I mean,
title fight.
I've kind of known that for like half a season, but it's good you finally clocked on.
Yeah, now mathematically you are out. Congratulations, or I don't know. Well, but maybe next season.
We're gonna
Obviously.
turn into the Liverpool of WTCL. This
Next
year
year's
is our
our
year.
season.
This is our year. Okay,
No,
next year is our
it's
year.
more
Okay,
of
next year.
more of a Tottenham.
Yep.
No, we don't even try to claim we're in the title fight. We just cry in the court.
Yeah, well, anyway, tomorrow we will have 2 races. Make sure to watch those and see you there. Goodbye.